Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA, a bit boring at the moment, obviously just moving, you could say sideways here at the moment in this overall range. We haven't really broken out to the upside yet, haven't broken down to the downside, haven't taken out any key level or support, so we are moving between support resistance. The white scenario I shared with you yesterday and the days before is still valid. The price could be working on this wave 2 correction at the moment. It's a corrective rally. If you want to call it a rally, it's more like a corrective bounce with resistance here between 37.2 and 39.7 cents. So this is the resistance area I'm watching. We're not even there yet. I mean, just indicates the weakness at the moment of this chart, but there could be a small micro A-B pattern here, which could be a small setup for a C wave, which could then take us into the resistance area, which, as I said, is located between 37.2 and 39.7 cents. From here then, I would pay attention to the chart more specifically to see if there are any reactions to the resistance area. Okay, because what could happen is a C wave rally into resistance, and then if we see any reaction, this could mark the start of a third wave to the downside, which would be just put ADA at high risk of dropping in a third wave, right? Because these are typically quite aggressive. So that's something to be aware of. And that would be further confirmed if we break below that last swing low. First of all, that's next support, structural support around 33.3 cents. Then the 32.5 cent level is key support. That's Fibonacci support. The 78.6 retracement of the rally that happened. A second, how did I measure that? Is that the... Yeah, from the rally that started on the 6th of September and ended on the 27th. So any break below that indicates further weakness. And then the formal invalidation point for the yellow structure, which is the bullish structure, the invalidation point is at 30.3 cents. So that's this swing low from the 6th of September. I mean, again, that's the formal invalidation point, but if we break below the 78.6 retracement at 32.5 cents, that would already indicate that this will most likely be invalidated, the yellow count, and that we're heading down more directly in this white structure. So for me, the key pivot to distinguish between white and yellow scenarios is the 32.5 cent level to the downside. Any break below it will clearly favor the white, more bearish count more directly. And to the upside, the key pivot is the 39.7 cent level. Key resistance, any break above it would clearly favor the yellow count. At the moment, we're kind of in this weird in-between space where both counts are possible. But again, this is not, we cannot trust any of them. So I certainly cannot trust the bullish count. So bear in mind, we're pretty much in a downtrend since March, yeah, and the trend hasn't changed yet. So I have to kind of favor the white count at the moment until we get some further signals from the bulls. That would, the first signal we can get, as I mentioned, would be a 5-wave move up and break above resistance above 39.7 cents. And the first ideal target for the yellow third wave would be 51.2 cents. So above 39.7 cents, that means I would pay very close attention to the bull's ability to reach 51.2 cents in yellow wave 3. If that's the case, if we can get there, I can add support for wave 4. Okay, so similar to this, I would then add a Fibonacci support area. And then if the price can form one more high, then we have a 5-wave move up. And that's when we finally get a setup to new all-time highs. At the moment, this is just sort of sideways consolidation, okay? It's very difficult not only to trade, but also psychologically, it's very boring. And the market just hasn't made a decision. And I mentioned in the Bitcoin video, it could very well be that we're hovering in this in-between space until the US elections are over. So kind of prepare for that maybe mentally. But I'll keep you updated. The levels should be very clear. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.